if we look to the answer as to why for so many years we achieved so much, prospered as no other people on earth, it was because here in this land, we unleashed the energy and individual genius of man to a greater extent than has ever been done before. Freedom and the dignity of the individual have been more available and assured here than in any other place on earth. The price for this freedom at times has been high, but we have never been unwilling to pay that price. Those who say that we're in a time when there are no heroes, they just don't know where to look. The sloping hills of Arlington National Cemetery, with its row upon row of simple white markers bearing crosses or stars of David, they add up to only a tiny fraction of the price that has been paid for our freedom. Each one of those markers is a monument to the kind of hero I spoke of earlier. Their lives ended in places called Belleau Wood, the Argonne, Omaha Beach, Salerno, and halfway around the world on Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Pork Chop Hill, the Chosin Reservoir, and in 100 rice paddies and jungles of a place called Vietnam. Under one such marker lies a young man, Martin Treptow, who left his job in a small-town barber shop in 1917 to go to France with the famed Rainbow Division. There on the Western Front, he was killed trying to carry a message between battalions under heavy artillery fire. We're told that on his body was found a diary. On the flyleaf, under the heading, My Pledge, he had written these words: America must win this war. Therefore, I will work, I will save, I will sacrifice, I will endure. I will fight cheerfully and do my utmost as if the issue of the whole struggle depended on me alone. We must realize that no arsenal or no weapon in the arsenals of the world is so formidable as the will and moral courage of free men and women. It is a weapon our adversaries in today's world do not have. It is a weapon that we as Americans do have. Let that be understood by those who practice terrorism and prey upon their neighbors. As for the enemies of freedom, those who are potential adversaries, they will be reminded that peace is the highest aspiration of the American people. We will negotiate for it, sacrifice for it. We will not surrender for it now or ever. We are Americans.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Today, I'm very proud of myself.
Newsmax calls him a top 50 most influential black Republican in the country. Liberals call him. The president calls him Wayne.
We do love Wayne, right? We love Wayne, right?
Broadcasting live from the We Are America radio studio in Baltimore, Maryland. This is the Wayne Dupree Show. Here's your host, Wayne Dupree, with co-host Hutch Bailey Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wayne Dupree Show. I'm your host, Wayne Dupree, and I'm back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back in the saddle. I'm ready to go again. Thank everybody for tuning in. I so apologized last night. Last night, I thought that I was going to be here. I thought that everything was going to be ready, and, well, the phone system... we were supposed to start at 6. We started at 7, and that's it got to 9 o'clock, and you know me. I'm like, you know what, dude? Listen, I was like, listen, I got shit to do, so we'll worry about this tomorrow, okay? But no, he thought we didn't finish until after 11 o'clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, the phone line, the new system is on. We have a new phone number, 202-733-3776. 202-733-6951. That's easy to remember. 202-733-6591.
6951.
695. See what?
Helping you out, brother. It's my job.
202-733-6951. Now, one of the biggest, well, there are a couple different changes that's gonna happen with this, okay? Because now we can tell you about it. We're gonna get into some New Year's stuff and everything tonight. There was some stuff that I wanted to tell y'all last night. I knew about. I mean, who is it? What's her name? What's the woman that just left the White House?
Farkas. Oh no. Oh man, you got me.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know who you mean. Yeah, it's a Reince Priebus ally.
Okay, I was gonna come on here last night and tell you that she was the lead, but I couldn't get on here last night, so she's gone, and well, she's one of them. She's one of them. There's a lot of never Trumpers on the inside, staffers on the inside. There's gonna be some cleaning out, man. Oh, and how I know? Because we have inside the White House contacts. That's how we know. But I can't. I can't reveal my story. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I told him I was gonna do it, and I'm not gonna do it. 202-733-6951. Are you gonna be the first one to call in on our new phone system? Now, a couple changes that you will notice. Some of you would call and then it would go to the voicemail because we were using Skype. We're no longer using Skype for phone calls. So if you call the old number, it's going to ring, or if I see it, I'm going to hang up on it, okay? The new number, 202-733-6951, when you call, is going to ask you for your name. Now, in theory, and this won't be available until Monday from what I'm hearing now, but in theory, it's going to ask you, what do you want to talk about? You give a brief synopsis of what you want to talk about. It will capture it, and it's going to put it in the system for us to see. Boom.
Keyword brief.
Brief. I mean, you can't do a whole monologue. You can't do a Facebook post, or, you know, I mean, it has to be, hey, I want to talk about Obamacare, or I want to talk about this. Okay, now, tonight, you'll be able to say your name, you hit the pound key, and it will put you in the queue. When we had Skype, we would ask you to turn down your radios because we didn't want to hear ourselves. Tonight, and from now on, we already got it. All right, Mr. New Jersey. Tonight, what you will hear while you are waiting, you can listen to the show. Hutch.
It's quite nice. It's quite nice. We tested it last night.
You can listen to the show. So you can listen to the show. You can listen to whatever we're talking about, so that when you do come online, let me see if I can make this bigger. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Can I make this bigger? Okay. All right. We got New Jersey and Oregon. Okay. So basically, yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, awesome. I get to. You will be able to say who you are, what you want to talk about, but tonight you can just say your name, and we'll know. Oregon just hung up, but I'm sorry about that. You know what? Hold it. Let me go ahead and drop New Jersey in here. New Jersey, are you on the line?
I'm not hearing the show.
Hey, New Jersey. Hey, New Jersey.
Hey, Wayne. Hey, Hutch. How are you guys?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I love seeing you in this new phone system. This is so cool.
Look, I know. So when you called, could you hear us, or did you just hear us before I picked up?
I just heard you just before you picked up.
Okay, now that was my fault because I was supposed to hit on the air for me. So it's a learning thing. So now everybody will be able to hear. Everybody will be able to hear the show while we're talking to the caller. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all something. Now, I can't, like the old system, I was able to say the name, okay? Right now, I know you're from Jersey, but just give me your first name. I know.
This could be Debbie.
Debbie. Okay. All right. Now, Debbie, hold on. Don't go nowhere because we're going to bring in Oregon right
I'm
here.
not going nowhere.
We're going to bring in Oregon right here. We're going to bring in Oregon. Oregon, you're on the line. What's your first name?
Rosedella.
Rosedella. Guess what? Rosedella, we got Debbie on the line from Jersey.
Hey, Rosella.
Hi, this is a three-party line.
It's actually four.
It's actually four,
three-way
yeah.
with Wayne. Oh, hey, yeah, that's right, a four-way with Hutch.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I wanted to know which woman left the White House.
You know what?
Oh, I better check.
I can't. Yeah.
Kate Walsh.
That's it. Kate Walsh.
There you go. Thank you, dear.
Kate Walsh.
What was
You're
her
welcome.
job?
Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie.
She was a special
was
advisor
that?
to the president,
She
right
was a-
underneath Reince Priebus.
She was the deputy chief of staff.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Anyway, I love this.
Yeah, this is cool, ain't it? This is cool. And, you
I
know.
like this a lot.
Yes, I am happy. I am happy.
And to those of you that donated, you made this possible. I mean,
Every
this
one
is
of you.
why.
Every one of you. Every one of you.
Aw.
Thank you, Hutch. Thank you.
That is so cool.
As a
That's
matter of
so
fact,
cool.
Debbie and Rosedella, don't go nowhere. Hold on. We got
He's going to take it to the max.
we got Rick.
Oh.
We got Rick from South Carolina. Rick, how you doing?
I'm doing great. You guys are taking it up another notch. I'm proud of you guys.
Celebrate
We're
with
having a
that, baby.
call party.
That's right. That's right. See, look, and the best thing about this, and I don't plan on doing it. I don't plan on doing this. But we have unlimited lines. So, like, if we wanted to have a whole party on here, we could have a whole party on here if we really wanted to. But you know
Oh,
what?
I like the sound of that.
Keep it clean now. Come on, baby.
I know. Okay,
The best
so
part
look.
for me.
Hey, I got to. I'm a preacher. I got to keep it clean.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so look, Debbie, you called in first. What do you think? What do you think about this Nunez situation? The information coming out, and do you think that he is going to step down, or is he going to stay on track and hold these maskers accountable?
You know, honestly, my personal opinion is he's going to stay strong on this. I don't see him stepping down. He had plenty of opportunity to back it off, and he didn't.
Right.
So my gut is telling me
Mm-hmm.
he's going to the mattresses. No offense, preacher. Sorry, but my
No, you're getting in my area.
No
That's the
problem.
Godfather area going to the mattresses. Come on.
yeah, I think he's going to stand firm.
That sounds like a wrestling term to me. I don't have a dirty mind.
Well, Debbie, look, thank you, Debbie. Thank you for calling in, darling. And
You're welcome.
we look forward to you being a you're already regular anyway, so we look forward to hearing
I'm a
you again.
regular. Well, love you guys. Have a good night.
All right,
good night,
Debbie.
everybody.
Thank you, Debbie. Okay,
Bye-bye.
so
Bye.
now,
Debbie.
now we got Rosedella. Rosedella, what you calling in about? It's Friday night, open phones night.
It's
What do you want?
Joint Resolution 34, Wayne, regarding the Internet privacy
Mhm.
bill
Oh yeah.
that says the ISPs now will be able to
It sold us down the river,
sell
didn't they?
all surfing information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And it's supposed to go to the House. If the House approves it, then President Trump would sign it, and then it would go into. And I'm wondering if President Trump is aware of this, and is he going to sign it?
Well, I'll tell you what. Actually, I thought it was a done deal already. Hutch, isn't
I
that
did
a done
too,
deal?
and I have to be honest, I'm not as spun up on this as I should be because there's so much going on. It's just there's so many other things that to me I consider 50-meter targets right in front of me, and I'm not prepared. I have to admit that. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I would hope that anything that gets signed or in error is repairable after the analysis is complete. But I will say that we have an excellent FCC chief that was elevated by Donald Trump. So I'm going to reserve my opinion on this evening. I will study it and be prepared next week.
As for me, if this goes through, I think that this is going to be a huge slap in the face of many consumers. So, I mean, I know
I've heard that the attacks back from people that are against it are, well, if you're going to be able to buy people's search history, I'm going to buy Congress's search history. I thought that was pretty slick.
That's
but
good.
and you say that, automatically it's not gonna pass because the deviants we have in Congress. I hate to say that, but
Rosedella, I got to let you go, but thank you, dear, for calling in.
Democrats voted no, and all the Republicans voted yes in the Senate.
Yeah, I saw that.
I tell you something.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, Miss Oregon.
Thanks. Have a good weekend.
All right, we got Rick. We got Rick from South Carolina. Hey, Preacher Rick, what's going on, man?
Oh man, it's just getting better and better. I've been kind of looking into the whole YouTube thing, and I'm getting prepared to start a little fledgling YouTube channel myself. I've been inspired by you guys and different ones, and
excellent.
There's a but it seems like YouTube's really I noticed back, what was it, before the election, you guys would be talking about something, all of a sudden the YouTube Chiron would come up and you guys would be blanked out, and there's several people trying to use I think it's Video Me.
Yeah,
Vid
I use
Me,
that.
I think is the name of the other service.
I use that.
And we've got to get out there and really start pushing alternative media and banding together. There's a guy by the name of, I don't know if you've heard of him, Sticks Hexenhammer 666. He's kind of an unusual young fella, but he started this thing about different people subscribing, and he would name different people, and it's a way of banding together and trying to create a trending situation so that the YouTube can't ignore them. And so there's something going on here. They're shaking out. I think what they're doing is they're using the battle plan that if Hillary would have won, they were going to do this, and they're going ahead and doing it. But now that Hillary didn't win, it's sort of like it's not having quite the same impact because Trump is not backing them up like Hillary would have been backing them up. But we've got a battle here, and I just want to encourage anybody that's thinking about getting onto YouTube and putting out some good conservative populist doctrine or just anything that would support our fight against the corporate media, that we need to get out there, and the battle cry is now or never.
The sad part about it, Rick, is that there was a time when YouTube was the new media, but as soon as money got involved, now all of a sudden I remember those days. We kind of
Fox and a bunch of them are all trying to get bundled in with a subscription service, and that may be driving part of this. These sponsors started getting spooked about sponsoring somebody who had a hate thing, and I think it started in England. They were talking about an ISIS video, and some car company was sponsoring these ad programs. And I'm not going to have anybody who goes on to YouTube in the future, we need to not do the ad thing. We need to just say, look, if you want to support me, go through Patreon or something like that, and just not have any ads, because that's what they're trying to use. They're trying to use the ad revenue thing to put the screws to us.
Right. Hey, Rick. Hey, I want to appreciate you for your call. I'm looking over here. I got some calls in the queue, so I'm gonna have to let you go, my man.
Excellent. Well, listen, I just wanted to get on here and wish you guys the best, and let you know that a bunch of us have got your back.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Rick. That was Rick out of South Carolina. We got a call. We got Kentucky calling in. We got Vance from Kentucky. How you doing, Vance?
Very good, sir. How about you?
I'm fine. What you want to talk about tonight?
I want to talk about on what is your favorite military branch?
Really?
Army.
Seriously? I don't know. Let me pull one out of the air there, Vance. Probably the Air Force. I have a liking for the Air Force.
Excellent. My favorite is the Marines.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, hoorah! Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Hoorah. I'm really sorry. I'm a bit nervous right now.
It's all right. You gonna go join the Marines?
Yeah. I'm not in Marines, but I am a huge supporter of our veterans, and right now I'm trying to figure out like how am I like. I'm sorry, like I want to help our veterans, but how do I really help our veterans?
Okay. How old are you? How old are you?
I am 19 years old.
Well, you know what? You 19 is actually when I signed up to go into the Air Force. So you're not too young, and you get to see the world. You know, you get to see the world, and they give you a good trade, they give you good training, and they prepare you for life. And that's something that I can say helped me throughout my lifetime. But listen,
my life.
I got to let you go, but hey, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, you're welcome. Take care.
All right. That was Vance calling in from Kentucky. We got Florida calling on the line. Hey, Florida, you're on the line.
Hey, how you doing?
What's your first name?
My first name is Anicia.
Hey, Anicia, how you doing? How you doing, Anicia?
It's been a little problems I had. I've been sick. I had a major surgery, but I'm doing good now.
Oh, that's good.
I have been trying to reach out, but it's been like very difficult because they cut me off of Twitter and Facebook. So
what?
I've just been trying to reach out. Yeah, it's like a whole month. I wasn't able to tweet anything or be on the.
I can't do that. I can't do that. You should have made a. Wait, you know what? Hey, Anicia, here's the thing. You got to have a backup account. You got to.
Right.
You got to. I mean, I have one. It used to be my primary, but I have one, and I'm going to use it if I need to. But, you know, I watch people get suspended, and I watch people get removed, and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I might have been close sooner or later, but there are some things that after you've been doing it for a long time, you learn, you know what? I know exactly what these people are trying to do. So, you know what I'm saying? So I move away from those people so that those people, you know, if there's no way that they can get me suspended because I'm not going to let them get me suspended. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, I was listening. Yesterday I wasn't able to listen to the show. I don't know if y'all was on or not, but I was looking at. And that is so amazing what he done. I mean, he just opened up the floodgate. I love it. Because now we know who Obama really is. And it ain't like that we didn't know at first what he was doing, but it was, you know, a little doubtful if we could be able to pinpoint what exactly was going on. And now we know the whole Trump campaign, his associate, all of them was civilians. That's crazy. That is really bad. And I just hope they investigate him because now it is beginning to the point that they're just getting away with everything. And
well, I know. Look. He thinks he's gonna get away with everything, but everything's gonna catch up to him. Anicia, everything's gonna catch up to him. You see it. Well, look, I gotta let you go, darling. But thank you for your call.
Okay. Then.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you listen to the Wayne Dupree Show on the new machine. That's right. I had to get a new machine, so I got two monitors now. I got two monitors, and this new one over here has Windows, but somewhere the Skype is available. So that's the sound that you hear. But when I find it, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to get rid of it.
I'm like the Skype ghost. We can't slay Skype.
Oh, we gonna slay Skype. We can do that. And so it's like the Skype is on this. I mean, Skype is what I'm talking to Hutch on. Okay, that's cool right there. But I'm not gonna pick up any. I'm not picking up any phone calls on Skype. You have to use the new number, 202-733-6951.
If I may just say something to Van, the caller previously, if you can't, a lot of people do not qualify to serve in the armed forces. If that's you, Van, if there's any reason why you can't Go to your local VA in Kentucky. Go to your local VA hospital and volunteer there, or maybe get a job there. There's a lot of things you can do. Everybody can support the military. You don't have to be a uniformed member to do so. You can help. That's all I got.
We got Hawaii calling on the line. What's your first name?
Thomas.
Thomas?
Hey, Wayne, yes, Thomas.
We can barely hear you, Thomas.
You got one of those bag phones.
Okay, sorry. You hear me now?
Nope.
You hear me now?
No, you sound like you're going farther away.
Is there a volume thing on the...
Hello?
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
You hear me now?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Okay. Hey, Wayne, man, I felt a little down. You know, I'm a Donald Trump supporter since he announced I'm on this island in Hawaii surrounded with liberals, nowhere to go, and the Trump train came by and I jumped on.
Here it comes.
But I got to tell you, man, when Republicans win, they still lose. I'm coming to the conclusion that the Republican Party, I'm talking about our elected officials, they're more concerned about whether the media accuses them of some nasty thing than whether their people that voted them in the office are happy with what work they're doing. I mean, this Russia scandal, I mean, come on, man. It's just, I don't even know what to do anymore. It's just like, I mean, the media doesn't care. The Democrats don't care. The Democrats that might actually care in another situation, they don't care because they hate Donald Trump. So it's like you can commit crimes as long as it's against somebody you dislike.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about the Democrats.
What kind of
Pay
society
attention to
is
Jeff
that?
Sessions.
Well, I understand exactly what you're talking about because we've been talking about it on the show for a long time. The Republicans want to be loved, like the Democrats are. That's just how it is. They want to be loved. You know, when the poll comes out to show that the Americans approve of Congress at 12%. The Democrats are in charge, but the Democrats blame the Republicans, and then the Republicans go around, well, I guess it is our fault. We might as well start agreeing with the Democrat. I mean, that's what they do. So it's up to us. We have to be strong enough to vote these jokers out and put somebody that we can trust in, because there's a whole lot of people. Look, Paul Ryan shouldn't be in there. Paul Nealon should be in there.
Oh, Roger.
You know,
right?
Paul Ryan should not be in there.
In Hawaii, it's kind of hard voting out Republicans because there is no Republicans.
Oh no,
but,
you're lost.
I mean,
in Hawaii.
in the past election,
you're like me in
the past
Pittsburgh. You're
election,
lost.
in the past election, we had a Senate seat open,
Yeah.
and the Republican Party rolled out a great guy. His name was John Carroll, but he was 89 years old.
Yeah,
that was the best you could do for an open Senate seat.
But
89 years old, he was a great guy,
perfect Republican strategy.
veteran and everything. But
Thomas,
it's just like beating your head off the wall.
Thomas,
Yes,
sir. I know how you feel. Yeah, you're in Hawaii. I know how you feel, man. But you got a Democrat congresswoman out there that I adore.
Tulsi Gabbard.
I adore.
Tulsi Gabbard, but
she is far.
She's not my district.
She's far.
She's not in my district.
But she's right of the Democrats, though. Yeah. Because the Democrats don't even like her. She is right of the Democrats.
Right.
So catch up with her, and
because they think she's a hawk. That's why.
A who?
She is a hawk.
They think she's a hawk, and she cares about the veterans. That's two things, you know.
If you see her, tell her I asked for her.
But
you got the 25th Infantry.
All right,
Division
I'll let her
there,
know.
Too.
Yeah, please. Yeah, let her know. Hey, Chelsea, Wayne asked for you.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night, man. Thank you.
All right. Hey, thanks, Thomas. 202-733-6951.
You know, I haven't had to adjust my volume once tonight.
That's good. Well,
back
you mean
in the day, back in the day, and we said, you know, at some point in time, we're going to tell everybody the madness what we had to go.
Oh
through.
yeah, we still got.
But some of these calls, man, they'd come on and they'd be like,
yeah.
I had to turn it way down. I couldn't hear you.
Oh really?
You know, and then you would like, if you had to take a call, you'd have to hang up on me.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. What y'all did not know, and we masked. See, Hutch just unmasked what we were doing, but
because you said we were going.
Yeah, right. No. Believe me, I'm 100% with you. What used to happen was Skype was okay, and then Skype messed up, and Skype has been messing up for about a month and a half now.
Yeah, 2 months, something like that. Just horrible.
So, if I'm talking to Hutch, and one of you call in, and I bring you on to the phone, I can't hear you, and I can't hear Hutch.
Out on the porch.
Right. So what I used to do, I used to kick Hutch off the phone.
They put me out on the porch.
Get your ass on the phone.
And then the best part was he would talk to you for a while and get it all primed up and then bring me on. And Hutch, what do you think?
I only did that a couple times.
And I'd be like, the weather's nice out here.
I only did that a couple times.
I'm just kidding,
we got Miss Stacy Rush on the line on our new phone system. What's up, Stace?
Oh my God, I could listen to you guys the whole time on the phone. It was awesome.
Because you've been there too.
I am so happy about that feature. So, people can listen to the show while they wait, or if they're driving, they can call the number. If you're driving, you can call the number and listen in, So.
Oh my God, I got to tell you, I think I might call in this way because sometimes I would be like, how hard it is when we were going through Skype. I didn't feel like I could be listening in through my headphones because I kept thinking everybody out there could hear what I could hear in my headphones.
You sound good.
It was just,
You sound good.
It's cool. This is the way I will do Mondays
You're
from
just
now
calling
on.
a
But
cell
it was
phone.
so. Sorry?
You're just calling on a cell phone now, or?
Yeah, I'm on my cell.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
It sounds good.
Fantabulous. Well, guys, I was cracking up listening to the party line.
I know. Was that crazy?
It was great. It was great.
Yeah. You know what? Sean Hannity does that every so often. He'll surprise people and say, he'll be like, "So, Wayne, what you want to talk about?" "Oh, wait, hold on. We got this liberal on the line," and then make both of them go at it after each other. So, we can do that with 40 people. Now, I'm sure people won't understand a whole lot of stuff, but I'm loving this.
So I know you've got to be because it is going to make everything run so smoothly with everyone, with your guests, with callers. Your guests can take calls. It is going to be amazing. What a great, great addition. Did you guys? So Katie's gone, Wayne. Did I hear you saying that
she's the leaker.
Someone else was going to be?
Oh,
is there more?
Yeah. Well, she's Queen Mole.
She's the Queen Mole.
She's Queen Mole.
I still want to see the king go.
There's some more, and there's some staffers. I still want
to see the rinse.
There's some staffers, and since I was going to tell you some of this stuff last night, and I wasn't able to, man, look at those calls, man. We got Nebraska, Virginia, Louisiana. Okay, so I'll get to y'all. Just listen in. Just hang out. Just listen in for a few minutes. I mean, now I can't get into some of the deeper things because somebody might knock on my door, and I mean, I don't want that.
And you want to
right
keep
now.
getting the info, and I got that.
Oh yeah. But no, Katie is big time. Katie's big time mode, man.
Can we at least talk about?
She's a never Trumper.
Stress inside the team. What you were telling me, or not?
Which one?
A little bit of some loud.
There was an argument.
Force.
There was an argument 2 days ago when President Trump tweeted about the Freedom Caucus. Right afterwards, my source told me that Rents and Bannon were yelling at the top of their lungs at each other.
Do you know how hard it was for me to hold that in last night, Wayne? I did not say it, and I wanted to. There was 4 or 5 times I wanted to say that. And I respected the confidentiality.
I got another juicy tidbit for you too.
Keep them coming.
Yeah. The Freedom Caucus one of the representatives was talking to the Freedom Caucus to Donald Trump, to President Trump. And President Trump told Ryan, or no, it wasn't Ryan, told somebody on Ryan's staff, go over there, get that in so that we can pass this thing. And it didn't happen. Trump didn't learn of it until the next day. So there are there's a high level person that's going to lose a job.
Good.
Bottom line. Okay. Now, am I going to tell?
Is Hutch going to be happy with the high level person who's going to lose their job? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about the high level person that's been called out by Nunes as far as being in the intelligence community, but not the FBI?
Let me read that.
I'll tell you who I think it is.
Very, very high profile, high level, and they started the unmasking before Trump won the nomination.
I'll tell you who it is. I know who it is.
Who is it? Brennan?
Yep.
You
it's
think
that
so?
Muslim Brennan. That son of a gun.
You don't think it's Clapper?
Let me tell you.
No, I don't care about Clapper.
Let me tell you.
Brennan. Go ahead, Stacey.
Let me tell you another name that I just saw floating around, and that's Jay Johnson.
Homeland Security.
I think my main person.
I thought Loretta Lynch.
I'm Brennan. I'm all Brennan all the time. I'd like to meet Brennan in an alley.
See, and I think Clapper.
I think
Clapper too, but
I
Brennan.
think Loretta Lynch, because they can't do anything without justice.
Oh, I know,
You know
right? And that very well could be. Okay, so can somebody write down and keep track? So I think Clapper, Hutch thinks Brennan, and Wayne thinks Lynch. So
Loretta
somebody
Lynch.
keep us straight when it comes out.
Comes down. Who gets the Cadillac?
But
That's right.
But each one of these still talk to Barack Obama. Barack Obama knew about it.
Take all four of them out.
Yeah, Barack Obama knew about it. Let me.
Okay, I have a conspiracy theory to throw out there real quick for your listeners and for you guys. When they started talking about this story, they were talking about the relaxing of the intelligence, so it could be shared more readily across various departments. And I read an article that said this first relaxation by the Obama administration occurred in 2011. So my thought is, I wonder how or if they used intel in the 2012 reelection.
I was getting ready to say, when you said 2011, the flashbang
Isn't
that
that
went off for me was
interesting?
the 2012 elections.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I would be curious if a reporter would start digging into that angle. I know we've only got like 5 that are actually looking into the real conspiracy out there, but it was interesting to me that they threw out that date of 2011 and that they relaxed it again or even more in 2015, and I thought, isn't that interesting? The year before an election each time. So I don't know, I could be crazy. It's just something I've been thinking about.
We got Louisiana on the line. We got Frank from Louisiana. What's up, Frank?
Actually, this is Mike from Louisiana,
Hey,
but yeah,
I'm sorry.
you're
How you
right.
doing, Mike?
I'm the one that offered you a bag of crawfish a couple weeks back. Because,
How you doing, man? Keep them.
I'm doing fine.
Keep them high.
You're right on it. You're right on this, but you're getting on these guys who are never Trumpers. I was never Trumper, but for one reason. It's a different sort of reason. I was never Trumper because he's from that area of where I don't trust any of the Republicans from that area. The Chris Christies, the Scott Browns, all these guys that said they were, the 2 women from New Hampshire that say they're conservatives, but it's a liberal conservatism,
Right. No. I agree, but now when I use never, and believe me, I rarely ever use never Trumper on my show during the campaign. The reason why I didn't use the word never Trumper is because honestly, I didn't want to get into that. Now, I have said it a couple of times in the last couple of months. But in this regard, I was told that there are never Trumpers that are in the White House. In the White House. I'm not talking about like in adjacent offices. They're in the staffers, never Trumpers that do not like President Trump. So a lot of the leaking has been coming in from on the end, but there are going to be some wholesale changes. I don't want to say soon because I don't want to be held to that, but I was told that there are going to be some wholesale changes. So there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and there
let's
should be cultural changes. And look, as far as this woman that said all this stuff on MSNBC, about we wanted this stuff to get out because we were fearing that this information would be disappearing. She needs to be put in jail.
She farkased that up. That's what Wayne said today. That was a good video.
You like that?
Man.
You like that?
Yeah, that was a very good one. But the thing is that I think that President Trump won the presidency in spite or maybe even because of the Republican agenda. I think the Republican Party failed so bad that people wanted change. You look at the Ryan Care bill, it has 17% approval. 17%.
Yeah.
This is a rebellion against the standard parties. I don't think that you cite the Northeast Republican wing, but I'll cite the Southern Republican wing and Thad Cochran in Mississippi and the Barber brothers. It's the whole party is corrupted, and people are starting to see that now.
Hey Frank. Hey Frank, thanks for
just like Trump run on some stuff, but remember, 2010 and 2012, a lot of these Freedom Caucus guys ran on getting rid of Obamacare, repeal it and replace, or just flat out repealing it, and they won big.
Damn Skippy.
Yep.
Well,
all right, thanks Frank. All right. Let's see. Let me play this.
You got about 6 minutes.
Transparently, we're doing some work yourself. Tell us about that.
Well, I was urging my former colleagues and frankly speaking, the people on the Hill. It was more actually aimed at telling the Hill people, get as much information as you can, get as much intelligence as you can before President Obama leaves the administration, because I had a fear that somehow that information would disappear with the senior people who left. So it would be hidden away in the bureaucracy, that the Trump folks, if they found out how we knew what we knew about the Trump staff's dealing with Russians, that they would try to compromise those sources and methods, meaning we would no longer have access to that intelligence. So I became very worried because not enough was coming out into the open, and I knew that there was more. We have very good intelligence on Russia. So then I had talked to some of my former colleagues, and I knew that they were trying to also help get information to the Hill.
A lot going on today.
Yeah.
Mark,
that's why you have the leaking.
Exactly.
People are worried.
I don't know, man. that was sick. That was sick. That woman doing that Hutch and Stacy. Stacy, you still with me, right?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah.
What about the follow-up? I mean, the whole thing is, I have to say tonight for the first time, I saw Jeff Sessions, and I think the interview was yesterday. I don't even think it was today. And it was Bill O'Reilly interviewing him. Sessions is about ready to open up the Gatling gun, man. He's getting ready. He said this is so important to him and so serious. I'm looking for some indictments very soon.
Hutch was talking about, and I'm not gonna play the whole thing. You can go to my new YouTube channel and pull that up. I'm only gonna play my response.
The video was good though.
To
Stacy watched it.
Actually,
it was funny.
When did you get a video editing degree, man? That was pretty good.
You like that?
That was.
I usually do videos for tellmenow.com. Well, tmn.today. And I learned how to do that by watching people online do theirs. So I was like, you know what? Let me go
I actually watched that like it was entertainment, man. You had me for I saw the video. I'm like, 7 minutes? Ain't no damn way I'm watching 7. I watched every minute of it. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to get the meat and potatoes. I was like, no, man, this dude's doing this pretty good, man. Head's going, ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. I like that. That was a good show. You guys need to check it out.
Okay, so
it is. It was funny. It really was. It was very well done, Wayne. I wasn't kidding.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to play like the first part of it.
Can't make this up.
I'm going to play it, but y'all have to see the video, but I'll play just the early part of this. What's up, people? My name is Wayne Dupree, and you're watching Real Talk with Wayne Dupree.
I was urging my former colleagues and frankly speaking, the people on the Hill, it was more actually aimed at telling the Hill people, get as much information as you can, get as much intelligence as you can.
Her name is Evelyn Farkas, and she Farkased up with her interview that she did on MSNBC. You know what? Honestly, I'm just finding out that her interview was at the beginning of March 3rd. I didn't know that it was out there, which means that a lot of us missed it. I screwed up. I missed it. But for her to put something out there like that on March 3rd, and not even Mika Brzezinski, who was speechless, she didn't even say anything about it. That let me know that Mika wasn't even listening to her. Mika was like, you know what, it's almost time for me to go. I'm just going to let this girl go up there and talk. Well, she talked all right, man. She talked. She gave up the good.
Before President Obama leaves the administration, because I had a fear that somehow that information would disappear with the senior people who left. So it would be hidden away in the bureaucracy, that the Trump folks, if they found out how we knew what we knew about the Trump staff's dealing with Russians.
So what did you know? What did you know? I mean, you just opened up your mouth. You just said, well, you know, what we knew about. If that's what you're going with, that's what you're going with, lady. Evelyn. So that means that there was some type of surveillance. I mean, if you're gonna come on TV, Evelyn, if you're gonna come on TV and you're gonna make a statement like that, and that's a big power puncher right there. That's not a little mistake. That's a big one right there. You said what we knew.
That they would try to compromise those sources and methods, meaning we would no longer have access to that intelligence. So I became very worried because not enough was coming out into the open, and I knew that there was more.
Again, Evelyn, what? Your name is going to be witness 24764 in a second. So what you're saying is that you knew something. In this interview, I mean, nobody has a gun to your head, Evelyn. Nobody's telling you, nobody's yanking you. No. You all mouth now. You big dog. You yapping your gums right now. You said that you knew something. You said that you didn't want it to get hidden. You didn't want it to go lost. That's what you said, Evelyn. Man, girl, you in trouble.
We have very good intelligence on Russia. So then I had talked to some of my former colleagues, and I knew that they were trying to also help get information to the Hill.
Now you're saying you're part of a conspiracy. Man, you can make this stuff up. This is better than some of those Hollywood movies that they putting out today. You decided that you ain't gonna keep the information. No. I gotta go talk to somebody now. Man, you can make this stuff up. I said you already said you know something. And then you said, now I got to go talk to somebody. I got to talk to my friends. I got to talk to my colleagues. Man, you can make this stuff up. Sure. And, you know, I got to make sure this stuff is going out to the Hill. You in knee deep, sister.
A lot going on today.
Yeah.
Mark
That's
Alford.
why you have the leaking.
Oh, God. Jeez. Oh, man. That's why you got the leaking. Wait a minute. Oh. That's right, you got the leaking. Man, you can make this stuff up. I talk to the people, they talk to me. We said we gonna get the information to the Hill. That's why they got the leaking. I don't know. See, man, you can make this stuff up. You don't even look like you built for jail. All right, listen. That's the March 3rd interview. She did an interview today. Today's Thursday. I mean, I don't even know what the channel is. But as she tried to change. So it goes on for another 4 minutes. But look, I mean, it took me 2 days to do that. It took me 2 days. Yep, I know. I wore the same shirt like she wore the same dress for those 2 interviews. But yeah. See, y'all didn't think I saw that. We got Virginia on the air. How you doing, Virginia? Virginia? Are you there? Virginia, you're on the line.
Hello?
Hey.
I'm so sorry. I had my phone on mute. How are you, Wayne?
That's okay. Were you listening to the show?
Yes, I was. Yeah.
There we go. I love it. Okay, so what you want to talk about tonight real quick?
I am just sick and tired of listening to the TV about the Russian narrative is just driving me nuts.
Yeah.
I am so tired. And I'm just wondering, I mean, Trump, he is the ultimate outsider, and he should have been more prepared to have this kind of resistance. I mean, and I was just listening to you say that there are some never Trumpers in the staff too. I mean, what is he expecting with friends like that? He doesn't need the Democrats to be doing all the stuff that they are doing now. So it's kind of, I mean, why is he not more prepared? It's kind of depressing to turn on the TV and everything is about how Russia did this and how Russia did that, and it's just very, very annoying to see that. And whatever he's been doing, it kind of is getting lost. Whatever successes or what he's been doing is kind of getting lost amidst all of this Russian talk.
Well, you know what? When I found out, and I mean, it's not hard for us to believe that there are people in there that didn't support Donald Trump. They just wanted a job. They just wanted a job, and we should have known. Well, actually, we did know that, but you're right. There should have been a whole lot more hindsight saying no. No. There should have been a little bit more vetting so that it wouldn't happen like this. Now, I'm not saying Obama's people did not leak anything, but we had Republicans. Well, we had some on our side in the White House that probably did the same thing. So,
and always remember, the media is our enemy.
Yeah, always.
The Republican Party, and when I say Republican Party, I mean people like Linda Graham, and McCain, and these people. They're all against Trump. But if you look at the actual metrics, they say a poll comes out and President Trump has 35%, 43% approval rating. But if you turn that around and you look at the economic approval rating, it's through the roof. This guy is doing a lot of things. And they actually just published an ad that showed all the things that he's done so far. Stand by, man. Don't be worried. They're trying to push him down. They're trying to belittle him, but stand by. That's all I can tell you, man. Have faith.
Yeah, I know, and I never trust these polls because the polls are just total nonsense.
Oh yeah, right. The polls said that Clinton was going to win by 10 points.
They
Come on,
tried to.
Well, hey, look.
They tried to pull it down with these polls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, look, Virginia. State of Virginia. What's your first name?
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, thank you so much for calling in from Virginia. Make sure this isn't the last time you call in, okay?
Okay.
All right. And that was Sarah from Virginia. We got to get ready to go, ladies and gentlemen, actually.
Great week.
Yeah. And, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind doing 2 hours with this phone system going on. I mean, this is kind of cool, But I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We'll be back Monday night. You know what? With everything that went on, I didn't even give shout-outs. I want to give a shout-out to those watching on Spreaker, listening on Spreaker, watching on rsbn.tv, listening on K-Truth, listening on Red Nation, Rising, and WCCD AM out of the greater Cleveland area, CRN Digital Talk. I want to thank all of y'all for allowing us to broadcast on your network. Stacey, how can people reach out to you on social media?
Hey, guys. Thanks for including me in this part of the show. You guys can reach me at Discovering the 40 on Twitter. And I just want to tell you guys, the ones who are feeling discouraged, don't. Things are starting to move in the right direction. Keep the faith.
Yep. Hutch?
Hey, I'm Hutch Bailey Jr. on Facebook, Bird's Eye View on Twitter. You can catch my work at steelcityresistance.blogspot.com. Don't forget to mention your Patreon channel, Wayne.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can contact me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Gab. Just type in Wayne Dupree Show. If you would like to support this channel, you see what we're doing. This system does cost on a monthly basis. So, and I'm also trying to restart the videos, and we're trying to include the website itself by hiring hiring small writers and paying a couple writers that we have right now and bringing on some editors. If you would like to sow a seed into that, go to patreon.com/WD show. And whatever you want to come out, you can do $5, you can do $10 a month to help us. Instead of watching Netflix, watch us. We're cheaper than Netflix, so send everything over here. You know where we are. We are right here. We ain't going nowhere.
There's a button right on your website to make it real easy, right?
There's a button on the website, exactly. So go to WayneDupree.com. There's a button right there. Support us. Support our Patreon. Okay, until tomorrow, y'all have a great night. Thank God for all of you. And Hutch, Stacy, I'll see y'all on Monday night.
God bless.
Thanks for listening to The Wayne Dupree Show.
Nope.
Thanks for listening to the award-winning Wayne Dupree Show, named one of the top 50 influential Black Republicans by Newsmax. Contribute to the program by going to WayneDupree.com and clicking on Donate. Also, support the show and take us on the go by downloading our free app. Just search Wayne Dupree in your app store.
You are fake news.
Sick of fake news? Tune in to the Wayne Dupree Show. Real talk, and you'll always hear it with us. Bring 2 to 3 friends to the show tomorrow night, and let's make America great again together.
God bless America, and no place else.
This has been the Wayne Dupree Show.